What's good, everybody? Welcome back to yet another entertainment video. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that comment button, drop some knowledge, and then hit the subscribe button. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're hanging out. But thanks again, everybody that's new, everybody that's been coming around. Appreciate the love. But today we got to talk a little bit of NBA Chicago Bulls basketball. Great game last night. If anybody caught it, it was definitely worth the watch. The Bulls went up against the New York Knicks here in, was it in Chicago? Dang, I don't even remember. That's how you know that I'm a little zooted. So shout out to that. But yeah, at New York, I was going to say it was definitely at Madison Square Garden. Crazy ass game, man. Chicago Bulls won 124 to 123. Probably the best game we've played and the most entertaining game of the season so far. Bulls were down 2 late in the game. Coby White went up for a 3. Got fouled in the back of the head, went up, made 3 straight free throws, gave the Bulls the lead, which led to the win. Zach LaVine killed it last night. He had 31 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds, probably his best overall game as a Bull, honestly, maybe in his entire career. Vooch had another double-double, 19 points, 11 rebounds, but Karl-Anthony Towns, man, New York Knicks, absolutely dominated us last night, 46 points, 10 rebounds, the most points ever scored by a New York Knicks player against the Chicago Bulls. And these are 2 storied franchises, so that's a pretty crazy stat. Jalen Brunson, he added 24 points. He had a last-second shot at that spun out at the buzzer. So Jalen added 24. At the end of the game, he had a nice little shot, put it up. It touched every part of the rim, but just didn't go in. Bulls dodged a bullet. Won the game last night. And the next game for the Bulls is going to be this Friday against the Cavs in the Emirates Cup group play stage. So Emirates Cup is an in-season NBA tournament, which I'll talk about in a couple of minutes here. But first, we just got to talk about this Bulls game, guys. It was a great game. If you are in Chicago right now, there's a lot of drama on how to watch the game. If you got to have the Comcast Sports Network app now, they're going to have a streaming service. I had to go the old school way, guys. I went out, bought the antenna. It's a digital antenna, but you still hook it up exactly the same. So right now I have that thing hooked up to the back of the flat screen. The wire runs all the way out towards my window. Got it on short range. So we're kicking it old school right now. You can only watch that. I got YouTube TV, so they don't have a connection with this new sports network or whatever, or a subscription with it. So right now I'm kicking it old school. We're using the antenna. We got it going, though. It's still working. Game is on fire, but last night, bro, that game was just overall one of the best Bulls games of the last couple of years. LaVine was playing defense, playing offense. Vooch, another double-double. Coby White didn't shoot too great, but that's a bigger thing in his career. He's getting to the free throw line a lot more. So he was at the free throw line, I think, something like 8 times, and he went 8 of 8 from the free throw line. I totally misread it earlier and thought it said he went 8 of 8 from 3, and I was like, oh, shit. And then I realized that wouldn't even mathematically add up. 3 times 8, 24. Or 20. Yeah, 24. And he only had 22 points. So it took me a second right there to figure that out. But the game itself, yeah, he was 8 of 8 from the free throw line. So his maturity as a player, he wasn't shooting well from 3. He was only 2 of 9. But now he's able to get to the free throw line more, create contact. The last foul that he had at the end of the game, definitely questionable. I don't know if I would have called it as a ref, but they called it. We'll take it. And the Bulls, scaved out. They're 5-7 now, so below 500 on the season. Knicks also just 5-6, so kind of sucks if you're a Knicks fan. Bulls have no expectations. I honestly rather see us lose to get the first pick. Cooper Flag season. Check out Cooper Flag, Duke. If you haven't, you don't really know him. But Bulls snuck it out. Former Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau, coach of the Knicks, so it was a sweet win. But you could see here, let's pull up these Stizats. There we go. So you say here, right? I mean, the Knicks, this is what you would expect to win. 20 points from Bridges, 14 from OG, 46 from Cat, 24 from Brunson. So they did everything right. The Bulls just honestly played a little bit better, just right at the right moments. Coby hitting those 3 threes. Coby hitting the 3 free throws at the end. Super clutch, man. I didn't know if he had it in him, but dude has ice in his veins. But you take a look here at the Bulls. Patrick Williams, 18. Vucevic, 19 and 11. Coby White with 22 points. Zach LaVine, like I said, 31. Giddey doing what Giddey does. He doesn't score too much. He's only got 5 points, but 6 assists. And then off the bench, Ayo Dosunmu. You always got to like that Chicago kid coming off the bench doing this thing. He had 16 points, 4 of 4 from free throw line, 2 of 3 on 3-pointers, and he's been struggling this season from the 3-point land. So for him to make 2 out of 3, that's got to definitely do something to his confidence. You take a look here. He's shooting 24.5%. League average is 38. So right now he's like 13.5 points below the league average, but he's bouncing back. It looks like his shot's starting to drop a little bit more. And he's starting to get, a lot of opportunity, which I think he deserves. They were playing a lot of Talen Horton Tucker beginning of the year. I don't like THT. Another Chicago dude, but I'm sorry, bro. You're not as good as Ayo. Javon Carter, older kind of vet. I don't really see him playing. I wish Chris Duarte played a little bit more, but I think maybe there's something else that we don't know. I think Duarte came off some type of leg injury, so I feel like that probably might be why he's not playing a lot, but like, how random is this? Why would his latest video be Oregon? They're tweaking. ESPN's funny as hell. That's the most recent video. Dude's been in the league for how long has he been in the league? Where's this at? He's been in the league since 2021. This is the most recent video they got of him. That's probably why he's not playing. I guess that makes sense. Bio. See, I think he got hurt last year. Trying to find out. Let's see. Last year, ankle, yeah, something like that. But he's been solid. Kings, Pacers, I always thought he was a good player. Came over in that DeRozan trade. But like I said, Bulls going to be playing Friday, tomorrow against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland's actually, I think, the #1 team right now in the NBA. If you're not a person that follows the NBA like I do, you probably don't even know half the players on Cleveland. But Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. They got Max Strus, Isaac Okoro. That's all off the dome, y'all. Tristan Thompson's back there. So you don't want to question the knowledge. Anybody want to do some sports trivia? I'm down to throw down with the cause. At least NBA, MLB, NFL. I can't do soccer. I know some of my viewers, Mikey, I know you a soccer guy. You'll dust me in soccer trivia. But if we could team up, you do the soccer part, I do the other sports, we might be able to dominate. But Cavaliers, strong team so far this year. 13-0, so yeah, they're #1 in the NBA. They haven't lost the entire season, so that kind of speaks for itself. Bulls going to have it in for themselves tomorrow. It is a division game. We are in the Central Division, even though I guess it's not really talked about anymore since standings are based on your record anyway, but still counts. I'm a 90s baby, bro. The division always meant something to me, but get into the Emirates Cup, y'all. Right here, you take a look. Emirates Cup, for those of you guys that don't know, is the second year. It's the NBA in-season tournament or in-season cup that they have. That's pretty dope. And last year I went to go catch a game in Milwaukee, which was awesome to see. I'm definitely trying to get to the Bulls' first home Emirates Cup game. It's going to be against the Hawks. So stay tuned. Probably going to make a little vlog for that game if I am able to check it out. But Emirates NBA Cup, exciting stuff, man. It started off yesterday, or 2 days ago, on Tuesday. Steph Curry put on a hell of a performance against the Dallas Mavericks. We don't need to get into all that again, but if you haven't checked it out, it's super cool. They stole the entire thing from soccer. Soccer does, like the Champions League, all that. They're doing their own type of version, so it's pretty dope. I would check out the website, NBA.com. They got a little link up here for the NBA Cup, and they actually have like an entire frequently asked questions, which gives you a lot of the information if you don't know what's going on how it all works. It started on Tuesday, November 12th. It's going to end in December 7th. They play the semifinal and the championship in Las Vegas, which is dope. So the teams that make it get to go out there, play a couple games in Vegas. The teams actually, whoever wins makes more money. I think last year it was something either $500,000 or $1 million for the team, for each player on the team that won. So obviously people like LeBron, Steph, that probably doesn't make a big difference. But if you're some of these guys at the bottom of, like, let's see, some of these dudes on the Bulls roster right here, they're making obviously a couple million, but taxes, yada, yada, it goes down. But think about somebody, even like Dosunmu, still on, I think, his first contract, add another milli. Torrey Craig, you don't think he wants another milli? THT, get him a milli, boy. Zach LaVine could probably donate some. EJ Liddell, you don't think you need... Julian Phillips could double his salary or triple his salary or get a half of his salary. I don't even know what I'm saying. But he could get that all back in blood. But group play already started. These are the groups right here. So Bulls are in the East C group. They got the Cavs, like we talked about Friday. That's going to be tough. Celtics, we have the two best teams in the East in our group. So the Bulls Probably not going to win the NBA Cup, but we could beat the Hawks. We could beat the Wizards. That's why I'm going to the Hawks game, y'all. You got to spend your bread wisely. Sit close against the teams that we could win against. They got Trae Young. They got the rookie. I don't even know his name. He's the first overall pick, but that's the game I'm going to be at. But you take a look there. Groups are just drawn out on a pop base from last year, so that's why we're in there, because we suck. So they put us in a good group. But these are the list them out. So these are a little good photo. Timberwolves, Clippers, Kings, Rockets. If I got to vote on which one's the best group, let's see. Best group off of like actual teams being good. Let's see. I mean, overall, it's got to be West C, I think. Yeah, West C would be the number one group. It's got to be West C. They got the Nuggets. They got the Mavericks, Warriors, and Grizzlies with Ja. Pelicans. I would say, yeah, probably West C. West B, it's whatever. Spurs aren't that great. Jazz or whatever. Sun and Thunder hold it up. Lakers. It's going to be between West B and West C. But overall, I got to go with West C. West C is the number one group tournament, or at least a group draw. So out of the groups, yeah, I got to go with West C as number one. Denver, Dallas, Pelicans, Golden State Warriors, Memphis Grizzlies. That's hands down. And then in terms of just like clout, though, with the names, it's still probably West C, but West B's got it too. You got Shea, Chet, Devin Booker, Durant, LeBron, AD, Wemby, Markkanen, goofy ass boy. But this game will be coming up Friday. I'm excited. I'm definitely want to check out the Hawks and Bulls game. I'm tripping over here, but it's going to be cool, man. They're using a different ball, same exact ball, but I think they got different colors on there, a little bit different. And it's a good change up, man. These games are a lot more competitive. There's something on the line. You know, last year, the Lakers won the first ever championship for it. So once you get out of the group stage, you actually go into like a knockout round, March Madness type of deal. So having those types of games in the NBA, especially at this time of the season where it's still the beginning, you know, some people sit out, people don't play. It adds a new layer of like a competitiveness that throws into the game. I like the idea of the NBA Cup, of the in-season tournament. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Are you excited to watch? I think it's pretty cool. Different courts, different vibe, a lot more competitive edge during the game. And we saw that all on Tuesday. Dallas, Golden State, even though it was Clay's return to Golden State, it was still an epic, epic game. So let me know what you guys think about that Emirates NBA Cup, because I like it. I think it's a dope idea. But thanks for stopping by, y'all. We're keeping it short. We're keeping it sweet. Bulls won, beat the Knicks. Epic game. Emirates NBA Cup. Bulls kicking off on Friday. And we're going to see what we could do. We got a tough group play. Boston in there. Cleveland Cavaliers, two best teams in the East. Then we got Atlanta. They got Trae Young. And then who was the last one? I think it was Washington, which that's the worst team, definitely. If we lose to Washington, which we have a good chance, which we shouldn't, though, but we'll see how it goes, y'all. But thanks for stopping by. Hit like, hit the comment button. Let me know what you think. Drop some knowledge. Even if it's just a, yo, what's up? Just let it happen. Let it. Feel the comment. Type it in. And then hit the subscribe button, y'all. Deuces.